Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Something big's brewing in China. The clip you just saw is a powerful introduction to the topic of this video, a strategically brilliant, synergistic relationship between Tesla and Tencent. We'll talk more about this soon. It's no secret, China is Tesla's most important market, and in this video, I'll explain who Tencent are, what they have to do with Tesla, and most importantly, what it means for the future of both companies. If you own Tesla stock, Tencent stock, or are just a curious observer, this video is for you. And before we dive in, just so you know, I own both stocks. In fact, Tesla stock is my largest position and Tencent stock is my fourth largest. This is no accident. And speaking of stocks, and how's this for a buttery smooth segue? If you'd like to help out the channel and get up to 2 free stocks, check out the links in the description to WeBull and Stake if you're in the US, UK, Australia, or New Zealand. Unless you don't like free stuff, that is. Let's get back to it. Who or what is Tencent? My entire stock portfolio is made up of just 4 companies and 1 ETF. Really. This isn't a recipe or a recommendation, it's just the facts. While many opt for the shotgun approach to investing, I'm more of a sniper, waiting in the bushes with just a few rounds, ready for the rare moment a worthy target enters my scope. Until then, I wait patiently. This is a long way of saying it's no accident I own Tencent. Tencent is the world's largest video game company, one of the world's most valuable companies, one of the world's largest social media companies, and one of the world's largest venture capital firms and investment corporations. Tencent is a fucking monster with fingers in many enormously important pies. Its market cap sits at around $2/3 of $1 trillion as I record this. Tencent has stakes in well over 600 companies. Just think about that for a moment. In fact, let's quote from Wikipedia. Tencent services include social networks, music, web portals, e-commerce, mobile games, internet services, payment systems, smartphones, and multiplayer online games. Offerings in China include the instant messengers Tencent QQ and WeChat, and one of the world's largest web portals, QQ.com. It also owns the majority of China's music services with more than 700 million active users and 120 million paying subscribers. Talk about a big fish. Tencent purchased 5% of Tesla in 2017. One of Tencent's many brilliant moves was its purchase of a 5% stake in Tesla in early 2017 for $1.78 billion US. Today, that 5% stake is worth around $15 billion. Not a bad return. But this wasn't just a random investment. Rather, it was a strategic partnership. The announcement was made on the 28th of March 2017, with Elon Musk adding at the time, "Glad to have Tencent as an investor and advisor to Tesla." Tencent advising Tesla? Did I hear correctly? Elon Musk said Tencent were an investor and an advisor to Tesla? Yes, this matters. At the time of purchase, Tesla was building cars in the US and shipping them to China, incurring ridiculous import taxes, greatly handicapping their ability to grow sales. This was never going to be sustainable, and Tesla planned to expand into China by building a factory locally to produce made-in-China Model 3s and later Model Ys. The alliance with Tencent gave Tesla access to the best possible partner and advisor for the market, a huge behemoth of a company with unmatched contacts, experience, and local knowledge. Tencent, in buying a 5% stake in Tesla, has real skin in the game. The better Tesla does, the better Tencent does. Talk about a great incentive. And as we've seen, Tesla went on to be a pioneer in China, becoming the first foreign-owned manufacturing company allowed to build a wholly owned factory in China, where previously foreign companies were forced to take on a Chinese partner and share revenues. Not only that, but the Chinese government bent other rules, made special exemptions, and to be honest, have pretty much bent over backwards to help Tesla grow its presence in China. Not only did Tesla build the first fully owned foreign factory, but it did so in world record time. I literally mean world record. No one anywhere has constructed a factory of its size anywhere on Earth in close to the same time. Pretty impressive, but the real opportunity lies ahead. Game for peace. The clip you saw in the intro is a microcosm of what the future holds for Tesla and Tencent in China. The footage was from Game for Peace, a ridiculously popular online game, the official Chinese version of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. For those of you who aren't gamers, this won't mean much, so how about some numbers? The game has over 400 million downloads. 400 million! Almost 500 million people have downloaded Game for Peace, more than the entire population of the United States. But downloads don't equal players, Steven. You're right, my bad. There's only about 50 million active daily users. half a Super Bowl audience every fucking day. The significance of this exposure can't be overstated. Tesla has effectively scored product placement worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Why? Because the publisher of said game happens to own a 5% stake in Tesla, and so it's in their best interest to support Tesla in China. It's magic. And if you think this kind of video game product placement exists in a bubble, you're wrong. That mystery package we saw in the game has turned up outside Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory and its flagship Tesla store in Shanghai. This is a serious campaign drawing serious attention. Plus, it just adds to the cool factor of Tesla. Being featured in one of the world's most popular video games matters. Gaming in a Tesla. Those familiar with Tesla will know their infotainment is unmatched, and thanks to their pioneering over-the-air updates, a feature that before Tesla didn't exist, and after Tesla still doesn't really exist anywhere else because other automakers can't figure it out. A truly embarrassing state of affairs. I mean, VW are spending almost $10 billion trying to build their own OS and cloud integration. But I digress. The point is, gaming on a Tesla is already viable when the car is not in motion. And in China specifically, Tencent and Tesla have partnered to offer exclusive Tencent gaming content, including multiplayer games. And we're just getting started. Tesla's full self-driving AI is becoming exponentially more advanced, and Tesla tells us they're on the cusp of bringing feature-complete autonomous driving to market. How long until the first fully autonomous Tesla vehicles are legally allowed to operate is anyone's guess, but it'll be sooner than most think. And the day your Tesla can drive you safely to your destination without you needing to pay attention is the day everything changes for Tesla, its customers, and transportation. When you no longer need to pay attention to the road, you liberate a truly valuable resource. Time. Infotainment becomes everything. The touchscreen of your Tesla is now the center of your world, and Tesla knows what's coming. Software is key to their future. Everyone seems to be asleep on this fact, yet Tesla is already 10 steps ahead. Picture this. Tesla has solved autonomy. You own a Tesla, but now it drives you. What are you going to do? Play games? Work? Chat with friends? Learn? Smells like opportunity. Whether private owners in their own vehicles or ride-hailing passengers of Tesla's to-be-launched robotaxi network, the software opportunity is going to be huge. Here's what Tesla had to say on their Q2 earnings call this week.
Now, when things do become full self-driving, so what are people going to do in the car? Well, I guess they're probably going to do productivity and entertainment of some kind. You know, watch movies, play games, and do work. But that's in the future. We're already putting some games and stuff on the car just for fun.
Yeah, we have been experimenting on that, but we're putting the plumbing in place to be ready to scale other areas when the time is right.
Enter Tencent. You guys knew this was coming, didn't you? Tencent gaming in a Tesla. Here's the punchline. Tesla is the world's biggest EV maker. Tencent is the world's biggest gaming company, and they're in bed together. The opportunity here is colossal. Not only can Tesla and Tencent partner to port existing games to the Tesla platform, but they can develop new and exclusive games and content. Not to mention offering exclusive loot, skins, upgrades, and bonus content for Tesla owners. For the gamers out there, you'll get this. For everyone else, you'll just have to trust me when I say this matters. Today, Tesla's fleet is 1 million strong and growing exponentially. In 18 months, it'll be well over 2 million. By the mid-2020s, it's likely to be over 10 million and still growing rapidly. That is a truly enormous user base. For context, the Nintendo 64's lifetime sales were just over 30 million units. Just imagine that. By the end of this decade, there'll be more Teslas on roads than Nintendo 64 consoles were sold. Like I said, the opportunity is colossal, and the future is blindingly obvious. Tencent and Tesla are in a symbiotic relationship. If Tesla grows in China, Tesla and Tencent win. If Tencent grows in Teslas, Tencent and Tesla win. That's a whole lot of winning going on. And through this lens, it becomes clear that Tencent and Tesla together are a force to be reckoned with in China. Tesla's recent appearance in Tencent's Game for Peace isn't a random accident or silly marketing. It's a gigantic clue about what's to come. Both companies are scratching each other's backs in a big way, and the relationship is only going to become more intimate over time. Don't sleep on this opportunity. Tesla's fleet of vehicles will, this decade, approach the install base of a major video game console. Every owner or passenger of a Tesla in the future may also be a buyer of games and infotainment. Tesla is not a car company. As soon as autonomy is solved, the software revenue floodgates open. Why is nobody talking about this? I'm Stephen Mark Ryan. This is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. GG. And don't forget your free stocks with WeBull and Stake. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree? Are you a gamer? How big is this opportunity for Tesla? Do you own Tencent stock? Have you even heard of Tencent? And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. If you'd like early access, exclusive videos, regular Q&As, our private Discord server and more, consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can keep creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. You can now also become a member of the channel for some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.